Here's exactly how I would get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube as fast as possible if I had to start again. So I'll walk you through exactly what I would do from day one, the moves that actually work, and the traps you want to avoid. And just so you know, I'm not talking out of thin air. I've already done this. Well, this channel has 1,700 subscribers and my other channel 1,100 subscribers, and they're both built from scratch. No ads, no shoutouts, no shortcuts. So yeah, I figured out how to break past that brutal first 1,000 subscribers. Let me tell you where most beginners screw up. They either try to invent something totally new, which nobody clicks on because there is no demand, or they straight up copy another creator, which feels fake and doesn't really build their authority. Instead, what I want to do is to steal proven formats, not videos themselves. And here's what I mean. You don't copy a video word for word. You don't rip thumbnails. What you do is that you look at the structure, the hook, the promise, the style of the packaging, and then you rebuild it inside your own niche. Because here's the truth. YouTube is already telling you what works. You don't need to guess. So just study videos that blew up in completely different niches and ask why they worked, and then swap them in your own niche, your face, and your audience desires. So let me give you 4 examples. So these are actual formats that have gone crazy viral, and I will break down the psychology behind each one of these so you can literally apply it today. And I also have the full format of this, which includes 7 of these viral YouTube titles and thumbnails so that you can apply it to your own niche. And they're blowing up right now, and it's in the link in the description, so make sure to check it out. I gotta show you something that blew my mind. It's one of the most powerful formats I've ever seen on YouTube because it nails 2 things at the same time: desire and pain. People want results, but they don't want the hassle. And this guy, a creator, KJ Rainey, figured it out. He uploaded this one video: how to get your first copywriting client with no experience. Now, here's where it gets crazy. This wasn't just another tutorial about copywriting. This video pulls 17 times more views than his usual content. And the reason why? It comes down to 3 sneaky levers he pulled. So let's get started with the first lever. You ever see a thumbnail that makes you feel like the result is actually possible for you? Not someday, but like right now. Most people just write how I made X money. That's vague and forgettable. But KJ added a timeline, 21 days. Now, suddenly, it's not just getting a client, it's getting one client in 21 days. And that is urgent, achievable, and that tiny number changes everything. So now let's move on to the second lever. Think about this. What hits harder? Me telling you that I make money, or me literally pulling up a Stripe notification that proves that? Exactly. Most creators just talk. KJ actually showed it. His thumbnail literally had the Stripe notification, and you can't argue with proof like that. Now let's move on to the third lever. And here's the part where nobody talks about. Most creators overcomplicate their thumbnails. Neon text, crazy arrows, way too much going on. But KJ, he went the opposite direction. 3 clean elements: the timeline, the proof, and the promise. And it's simple enough that your brain can process it in half a second. And that's why this video exploded. Not because of the niche, not because of the algorithm. Now let's talk about podcasts. Most people have one. Your neighbor, your cousin, probably even your dog. But here's the truth. 99% of podcasts flop. Why? Because they're broad. They're boring, and the internet has zero patience for boring stuff. But every now and then, one creator cracks the code, and what happens next is insane. There's this video interview with the man who makes $3 million a month. It sounds simple, right? Just another podcast clip. Except this one got 72 times more views than his usual content. 72 times. And that's not a lot. So you might be thinking, so what happened there? The first thing is authority. Picture the thumbnail is the creator sitting next to a yes who makes millions. Instantly your brain goes, oh, this guy is legit. I should definitely listen to this guy. And it is social proof on steroids. The title itself is showing the authority, which is the man making $3 million a month. The second thing is the hook. This is where most creators screwed up. They try to write something bland like business tips or entrepreneur interviews. But in this thumbnail, the text was I made sure three dots. And that's it. Three words, but your brain itches to finish the sentence. I made sure of what? And guess what? The only way to scratch that itch is to click. And it's creating so many questions that viewers want to know the answers to. And here's where it gets even fun. You don't need a millionaire guest to use this. If you have a coaching program, you can interview your own students, and that can convert way better than other videos because it includes authority plus curiosity, and that's will lead to viral potential. You're not inventing, you're just remixing. Now, here's the part no one likes to hear. You can keep guessing your way through YouTube, wasting months testing random stuff, stressing overuse, or you can let someone else handle all the heavy lifting. And we literally built a done-for-you system that already pulled in thousands of subscribers, consistent revenue, and we even guarantee a 30% increase in views in 90 days. And right now, we've only got 2 strategy call spots this month. So, are you gonna keep playing the guessing game or finally start playing to win? Well, there's one format on YouTube that never dies. I've literally seen it for years and it just works. And the craziest part is that it doesn't scream clickbait, it screams authority. Let me show you with an example. Dan Henry made a video titled How I Make $100,000 per month on school. Now, why does that hit so hard? It's not just some vague, you can do this too, promise, but it's way more personal and it is his story, his numbers, his own proof, and instantly he becomes the authority in the room. But here's the part which you probably don't even realize. There are 3 hidden levers inside that format that make it unstoppable. So the first lever is proof as a star. Most thumbnails are cluttered with graphics, neon arrows, and 1,000 words. But here, it's literally just a screenshot of the 100K results with a finger pointing to it. And that is it. Your brain has no choice but focus on the outcome. And outcomes sell way better than anything else. And the second lever is relatability. Think about it. What's the first question in your head when you see $100,000 per month? How the hell did you do that? And that's the magic. You're not just flexing, you're opening a loop in the viewer's brain and they have to click just to close it. And the third lever is simplicity. And this is where most YouTubers get it wrong. They overcomplicate stuff. They try to add so much elements. But here, it's proof plus a finger, and that is it. And sometimes the most powerful move is actually doing less. So yeah, that's why this format keeps winning. And it's not a gimmick, it's not luck, but it's authority, proof, relatability, and simplicity. All in just one frame. And the best part is, you don't have to be making $100,000 to use it. You just have to show your own proof, your own story, because people don't connect with a strategy. They usually connect with people like you. Now, here's the part no one likes to hear. You can keep guessing your way through YouTube, wasting so many years testing random stuff, stressing overuse, or you let someone else handle all the heavy lifting. And we already built a done-for-you system that already pulled in thousands of subscribers and consistent revenue. And we even guarantee a 30% increase in views in 90 days. And right now, we've only got 2 strategy call spots this month. So if you don't want to keep playing the guessing game and finally start playing to win, click the link in the description to book a call with me.